I guess this is a problem I have to deal with now. I'm gonna try a bunch of fucking shit and hopefully I don't have to call maintenance.
And as a professional, I'm gonna try to answer that shit so you don't have to call maintenance.
So the first thing I'm gonna try is I boiled some water. It's not boiling anymore, obviously, but I don't know. I don't think it worked.
Boiling hot water is great if you're trying to prevent a clog, but if you already have one, the boiling hot water isn't gonna do much.
But let me show you what happens when I try to plunge my bathtub. Plunger? Why is it coming up there? What are you doing?
It's actually coming out through your overflow drain. Your overflow drain is there to prevent overflows. All you need is your wet rag, put that right on top of there, and get a nice seal. Really press it, because you don't want air flowing down the overflow when you're trying to get good suction with the plunger. Then put the plunger on that drain and start plunging real good, okay? But make sure you get a plunger that's just for your sinks and your tubs. You don't want to use a poopy plunger.
I looked literally everywhere for a snake for the drain. I eventually bought this on Amazon literally today.
I'm not a big fan of these Zippets. They're plastic and they can break and get stuck down your drain and you can have a bigger problem. They're also not long enough to get most of your clogs. They're great for shallow clogs, like if you can have some hair that's stuck underneath the plug or in your pee trap in the tub. Great for that, but not great for much else. Always a fan of this little guy. This is called a Cobra Skinny Drain Cleaner. It's only 8 feet, so it's not going to be too large and get you in trouble, but it's large enough to get most of the clogs you might have. You bend this at a 45-degree angle, and this will help you get around curves and bends in your sink and in your tubs, and just be patient. It takes a little bit. I have a whole bunch of videos on this if you want to learn more.
But you know, obviously since the Drano didn't work, the next logical step is off-brand Drano.
Not all chemical drain cleaners operate the same way, but boy, this was funny. I don't like any chemical drain cleaners, for the record. Often they don't actually eat away at the clog and they can just loosen it up, send it down farther down the drain and make a bigger clog. It can be a nightmare. And also when you put down drain cleaners and you have to call a maintenance technician, now you have drain cleaner and you have to still do the clog, and that could be dangerous for us technicians.
I'll call maintenance tomorrow.
You know, it can be so discouraging when you do all that work and the problem still isn't solved. But here's the thing, you learned a lot today and that's a huge accomplishment, and I'm proud of you. That maintenance technician is going to come over and solve the problem, and it's going to be okay. Have a good day, take care, and bye-bye!